Hello everyone, first I want to thank you for signing up for my class. This is my very first online live class and I'm so excited to have you. In this class I'm going to teach you start to finish how to paint furniture. This class is very beginner friendly and I'm going to cover a few things. How to paint your furniture, how to layer a transfer, how to add some aging, and of course how to use gold gilding wax, which is my favorite. In this video I just want to go over prep instructions because that is so essential for a good finished product. So I'm going to show you how I clean my pieces before I start painting, so you can do that at home before the class, so you can have nice and prepped piece for the class. For this class, I suggest having a small end table, something like this size, maybe a little bigger, but nothing too big, because you want to experience painting with a smaller piece of furniture, and once you get confidence, you can move on larger pieces. So I suggest avoiding nightstands with a lot of drawers and big furniture. You can also, for this class, you can use maybe a chair or a big tray or anything that you can paint and apply transfer to, nothing too big again, but I think definitely the best start is to go with a small end table. When you got your end table, you're going to look around, and if looking good, smooth, it has scratches here and there, it's not a big deal, we can use it. If your table has things peeling on top and it's peeling a lot, you will have to sand that lightly and prime it. Apply shellac over the areas where you sanded, spray shellac or primer with shellac in it. I have on my YouTube channel a lot of videos where I show how I prep my pieces when I have to sand them. Sanding with anise lawn is not necessary. Anise lawn is designed to stick to every surface, metal, wood, glass, fabric, anything you can think of, so that's why we don't have to sand. But if your piece, there is some areas where it's peeling, something is peeling and it doesn't look right, you will have to lightly sand that and cover with shellac. Now that we got our table, the first thing you want to do is remove the hardware if it has the hardware. Some tables don't have any hardware, so you can skip this step. But remember, when you have furniture, always want to remove the hardware to clean it. So I'm going to remove mine. That is the first thing I'm going to do, remove the hardware, put it aside. You can paint over the hardware, but you still have to first clean it, then put it on again and paint over it, or you can just put it aside and we will use gold gilding wax on it, so you pick which way you want to go. What I have here with me is a bucket with hot water, and of course always wear gloves, protect yourself. You can wear a mask if you prefer, but always protect yourself. Safety is the most important thing. I have a microfiber cloth. You can clean with anything you have on hand. And what I got here is Crot Cutter TSP substitute. This is my favorite cleaning product before I paint my furniture, because it's a TSP, but you don't have to rinse it off. It gets rid of all nasty stuff on there that are stuck. Some pieces that I get have all kind of oil stains and whatnot, and this will remove everything, all dirt, grime, everything will get rid of this product. That's why I love it. In case you don't have this product, you can simply mix white vinegar with hot water, 50-50, and you can clean your pieces with that as well. I've done that so many times, it works, but this is just easier because I can spray it and I just love it a little bit more. I always have a bucket with water, my old good bucket with water, and you want to go around and clean your piece. You spray it and you simply go over. You won't believe the things that come out on the pieces that I buy. So even if the piece looks clean, always, always, always clean your pieces. This is already showing some dirt on it, so make sure you have a nice and clean piece. Take the drawers out, clean it on the sides, clean it behind, under. Just make sure your furniture is really, really clean, because that is the most important step and it cannot be skipped. Make sure to clean your piece minimum 1 day before our class, so your piece is all nice and dry and free of moist, because if you clean your pieces and they don't dry completely, you start painting, you will trap that moist in there and your paint can crack. So just make sure your piece is clean the day before our class and you'll be all right. Another thing I wanted to mention is that I suggest you have Annie Sloan medium brush for this class. Why is that? Because this brush is designed to be used with chalk paint. I will show you how to paint in every which direction. I will show you how you can create a texture. That is not going to be the point of our class, but I can show you that a little bit. So this brush will last you for a really long time. This is not something that you're going to buy and that it's going to be used and destroyed really quickly. So it's going to last you. So for the best chalk paint experience, yes, I definitely suggest Annie Sloan medium brush. In case you want a different option, what I have here is a Worcester brush from Home Depot. This is a very inexpensive brush. It will get the job done, but this brush won't last very long. Maybe you will use it a few times before it starts being bad, and at the end you're just going to have to buy a new one really quickly, but it will definitely get the job done. In case you have at home any natural bristle brush, you can use it if you already have, and if you love your brush, just go with it. This is just my little suggestion. I'm going to have here one cheap brush, 1-inch cheap brush. We're going to use this for aging. This is going to be your best friend when you age your furniture, I promise you that. And you need to have a little detail brush, not bigger than this, because we are going to use this to gild. You can also use your fingers, but you should always have a little detail brush. Sometimes it's just you have better control when you use gold gilding wax with little brushes like this. So anything, you can find them everywhere. They're everywhere in every store. You can find a little detail brush. It doesn't have to be anything special, anything just to get the job done. Everything else you are going to get in your kit, including Annie Sloan Oxford Navy Color, redesigned with Prima transfer, and clear and black wax by Annie Sloan. And also you will get a waxing brush from Resin with Prima, so you will be all set. One more thing I suggest you should have for your class is another microfiber cloth. It doesn't have to be big, it can be small, for you to wipe off extra wax when we're at the waxing part. In case you don't have microfiber cloth, you can just find an old t-shirt, old used t-shirt, cut it and in small pieces, and you can use that instead. In case you don't have microfiber cloth, just make sure there is no any prints on your black old t-shirt. Black is important because white will leave white lines all over your dark furniture, so make sure, because we're using a dark color, you have a black t-shirt. And that will be it for this. Just make sure your piece is really nice and clean. Come to the class May 7th. I will see you then. We will have so much fun. I promise you, I'm going to teach you everything I know, everything I've been learning for the last 6 years. I'm going to transfer it on you. I'm going to tell you all secrets. Just come and we will have so much fun. And I am so excited and I can't wait to see you guys. Thank you. Bye.